guys, so I follow Jaclyn Hill on YouTube and she did a fall favorites tag. I've seen them before, but I really liked her revised version of the fall favorites tag, so I thought I would do a video and have a little fun with it and show you guys some of my fall favorites and like the throwback to like the velour jumpsuit hoodie. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So the first on the list is a favorite candle. Now, I am a huge fan of scented candles. That being said, I'm not a huge fan of the typical fall candles like the pumpkin and apple spice or pumpkin apple spice or spice fall wreaths, whatever. I've smelled a lot of them. I didn't like them at all. And I also don't like candles that are super sweet smelling, like sugary smelling. I'm not a fan of those either. So it makes it a little difficult to do fall candles, but I will tell you some candles that I'm a fan of right now because of the scent. So one of them is actually called Cashmere Plum, and this is a candle right here. The candle is by the collection by Chesapeake Bay Candle, and I don't even know how to describe this to you, but to me it's definitely something that I would burn in the fall or in the winter, not something I prefer in the summer. It definitely smells a little plummy. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, but not a whole lot. Not like a dessert. It's not sugary. So that I definitely like. I've seen these candles a few places. Target is one of them. But I will try to put links below to the products that I kind of mentioned that I can find links for. Like some of the things I might not be able to help you out with, but the candles I will. So this is definitely one, Cashmere Plum, that I really like. The other one is Black Orchid and Amber, and this is the candle. I will say that with both of these candles, I like the packaging. It's very sleek. In a sense, I'm really girly, but I like modern, simple, clean lines. I like a lot of black, white, gray, cream colored stuff. So I love the packaging of these. This one I probably like the most, not the scent the most, but the candle itself, because this is a soy candle. So soy candles last a really long time. We'll just say that. And it actually says the burn time is up to 60 hours. This is a 13.5 ounces candle. There's almost like a little bit of a masculine scent to this, a little bit, but it's not overwhelming. It smells really good. So if I had to choose, it's kind of hard because I would pick the scent of this one, but the fact that this is a soy candle, I would pick this one. So I'm not really picking, which is probably why I showed you both of them. Anyways, those are my favorite candles. So the next on the list is a favorite lip color, which I have on right now. And I'm super excited about these because it's a lip gloss. I am obsessed with lip gloss. I go to sleep with lip gloss on. It is part of my day-to-day makeup for me, lip gloss and brows, always. I like the color of lipstick, the pigmentation. Thing that I don't like about lipsticks too much are the way they feel. To me, they feel very heavy, feels very thick, and I'm not a fan of that. And then the liquid lipsticks, like the matte liquid lipsticks, I love to use them on clients, like for photo shoots for my brides, but there's a certain way that I have to work with them because I feel like they really dry out your lips. So I'm not a huge fan of those either. But this color that I have on is called Black Cherry, and it is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love the color. I feel like it's not too dark, but I will say I do like black lip colors, I like them, and I think they look great on every skin tone. So regardless of your complexion, whether you are super fair or have a very rich, deep ebony skin tone, and anything in between, I feel like everybody could rock like a black lip. Amazing. What I love about it. This color in particular, I'm not a huge fan of red on me, and a lot of berry colors are a little too red to me. This one is more plummy. I think that's what I like about it. So Black Cherry, Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. And I will say, I wore this gloss one Saturday for work. I had a couple of brides and I had a bridal trial. Long day. I did not have to touch up this lip color at all. It was great. It was amazing. So they are long wearing, and long wearing lip glosses kind of don't happen much, but it almost works as like a little bit of a stain. So amazing. Okay, favorite drink. Now, I'm not a huge fan of sugary drinks. I know the pumpkin spice lattes and everybody's all into that. I'm allergic to pumpkin, so not my thing. I did try from Starbucks. Actually, a friend of mine, Courtney, hi Courtney, if you're watching, we went to school together in Texas. So there's a little fact about me. I'm from Texas. Told me about the Starbucks, I want to say like toasted graham something. And I did try it and it was okay. I feel like I should try it at another Starbucks because maybe it just wasn't great at that particular Starbucks. I'd never been to that Starbucks. It was one of those weekends I was working, driving all over the place, but not really a huge fan. So that being said, right now it's fall. It is getting a little bit cooler. I like tea. I love tea. I love green tea and white tea, and typically what I do is I will make my tea, then I will add coconut milk to that. So that is actually my favorite fall drink, and that kind of happens every year. I drink tea all year long, warm tea, hot tea, but in the fall I definitely drink it more when it starts to get a little bit cooler. So the next item is favorite blush. I am not really a blush wearer. Even when I do like a full face of makeup, very rarely do I have blush on. It just isn't something that I am drawn to for myself, like on myself. I'm not a huge fan of it. That being said, there is a blush that if I were going to wear blush, this would be the blush. And this is by MAC Cosmetics. And this is called Raisin, and it's a matte blush. It's a great color. I typically use it on clients who are tan to, I would say, a deeper skin tone. But it's beautiful. And it's very pigmented. I feel like you can use just a tiny bit, and that's how I use it. If I use it on myself, I use just a tiny bit. But you can definitely go a bit heavier and it still looks really good. So MAC Raisin Matte Blush. Favorite clothing item. Hands down, I'm a boots fan. I love boots. They're cute, they're great. These are probably some of my favorites. They're almost like cowboy boots, but not really. But I love cowboy boots. I love boots like riding boots. Boots that come up to the knee, over the knee, and up on the thigh. I'm just a boots fan. That's definitely my favorite, hands down. So boots. Favorite movie. I don't have a favorite fall movie. Like Halloween movies, I'm not a huge fan, not really my thing. So if I had to say there was a favorite movie or favorite movies, they would definitely involve football movies. I'm a big college football fan. So I picked The Blind Side. Football movie, great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll leave a link on Amazon to the movie below. But just a great movie, and it involves football because it's that time of the year, and I love football. Huge fan. TV show, favorite TV show. I'm not a TV watcher, guys. Like, that's just not my thing. I'm kind of nerdy, like to read books, not a TV person. That being said, I like Netflix. There are 2 shows on Netflix that just, like, the 2nd season came out, and those shows are The Originals, which is kind of like a vampire show. Love vampire movies. and Rain, which is almost like historical fiction. So I'm a huge fan of those. So that's my TV show, Netflix, which is like a series, I guess. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Okay, so this is gonna be another one of those, I don't really have a favorite Thanksgiving food, which, and you're probably like, does she like fall at all? Like, you don't have any fall favorites. But I do, I have a few. And the reason I say I'm not like traditional Thanksgiving food, like I love to cook for Thanksgiving. That's been kind of my thing for the past few years, that I cook for Thanksgiving. But like, my son and I can't have turkey. Like, we've had allergic reactions, which I know you're thinking, how do you have an allergic reaction to turkey? But I'm telling you, it happens. It's crazy, but it happens. So I don't fix traditional Thanksgiving meals. Like, I know turkey's traditional. I do things like fried fish. Like, I actually think we're doing like pot roast this year. So I just don't have typical meals for Thanksgiving. Like, I just kind of ask people what they want, what their favorite food is, and that's what I cook. So for me, this is gonna be really simple, but I love Caesar salad. I always fix a Caesar salad for Thanksgiving. That's one of my favorites. And then dressing, but not just any dressing. Cornbread dressing, made from scratch, certain way. Cornbread with cornmeal, and it's my grandmother's, one of my grandmother's recipe. It's so good, you guys. I wish I could like send some to all of you. It's that good. Seriously, amazing. So favorite Thanksgiving food, I would say cornbread dressing and Caesar salad. And then just like desserts, because I don't eat sweets typically on a regular basis. So holidays are kind of the time where I'll like have a piece of pie or some cake or brownie or whatever, and I don't feel bad for it. Like, it's Thanksgiving, I get to eat sweets. It's great. Okay, Halloween costumes. So here's the thing. Growing up, we did not celebrate or participate in Halloween. So I definitely remember as a kid like wanting to go trick-or-treating or wanting to go to Halloween parties, but it was something that my mother didn't allow, so we didn't do it. As an adult, so I've kind of thought about doing a really extravagant crystal glittery version of Day of the Dead. So definitely thought about that. I've also thought about an alien. That sounds crazy, but not like your typical alien look, like almost like a galaxy kind of creature. Kind of hard to explain, but yeah, I just like to do extravagant things and make them very glamorous, shall we say. Yeah, glamorous. Trying to think of like another option. There isn't really anything that I would want to dress up as. To me, Halloween is more like I get to work with my clients and create really amazing looks for them. And for myself, it's like about my face and my hair. Like, I would just do really big, crazy curly hair, which is my hair all the time, and go really extravagant with the makeup. So if you guys are interested in some just extravagant looks, comment down below on some things that you would like to see for Halloween, because I've definitely thought about just kind of sitting down and experimenting with some things and see what happens. So Halloween costume, I would say not necessarily a costume, but doing a Day of the Dead look with a lot of glitter and lace and crystals, crazy lashes, and just really going all out with that. So those are my fall favorites. I'm definitely interested in what your fall favorites are. So comment down below on what your favorite lip color is for fall, because I'm interested to see kind of what everybody is leaning towards for fall. And let me know your favorite candle. If it's not like a dessert, like pumpkin pie, I'm not a huge fan. But you know, everybody has their preferences. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe, and definitely comment down below if there are some things you want to see for Halloween, whether you're looking for simple looks, you know, something you can do in 15 minutes or less. I can definitely do some of those. Or if you prefer something a little more on the extravagant side, then I can definitely do those also. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.